Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys along for another work day in my life. But throughout today's vlog, I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to remain productive as a work-from-home mom. There are days like today when I don't immediately come home after dropping the kids off because I have to run errands or go to an appointment. And those are the days when I feel the least productive and I do not want to do anything. But those are the days that I have to push myself to actually get things done so I can remain on top of my task for work. So I'm going to give you guys some tips that I use to help me stay productive, and hopefully these tips will work for you as well. Starting off with the very first tip is to always get dressed. You guys know that I preach this in every single morning routine vlog that I have, is to take at least 30 minutes to an hour before your kids wake up to get dressed for the day. Put on some real clothes, number one. Like today I'm wearing this dress from Old Navy. It's not sweatpants because that is the main way that I get lazy and not wanting to do anything. It's because I'm in comfy clothes. Make sure that you get dressed and put on clothes, but also to do a little light makeup. I don't wear makeup very often, and you guys know that. I tend to only put on makeup when I know that I'm going somewhere and I want to look somewhat presentable, but I tend to do light makeup, just foundation and some mascara. I think it's also important to put on jewelry just to help elevate your look just a little bit more, to help you feel and look the part, which is why I'm really excited to tell you guys that Linjer reached out to me to send me a few jewelry pieces, and I wanted to show you guys these pieces today. And I will probably be wearing these pretty much every single day. So if you guys have watched any of my videos, I tend to keep my jewelry like pretty minimum, but I have been trying to build more of a gold collection. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I got. For starters, they sent me this really cute ring. I also received a bracelet, these cute earrings. And the earrings are by far my favorite because I like cute and dainty earrings. I don't like super large hoop earrings. So these little cute ones do just the job. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up in a family where if you are a female and you don't have earrings in your ear, they look at you like you're crazy. So I have to wear earrings every single day. And if I don't, I feel like I look crazy without the earrings as well. They also sent me this cute little jewelry box, which is actually perfect because you guys know that we have a cruise coming up. So I can actually use this to store all of my jewelry pieces when we either go to the pool or if we go to the beach. One of the reasons why I love Linjer is that all of their pieces are 100% recycled gold and silver. And these pieces that I have on here, the ring, the bracelet, and the earrings, are all made from vermeil, which means that they have a sterling silver base and they're gold plated with 22 karat gold, which is great, which means that they will not tarnish. So I think that is perfect. And not to mention, they are also reasonably priced, which I absolutely love. And if you're interested in purchasing any pieces from Linjer, all of my viewers get a special offer that I'll leave up on the screen for you guys with my discount code. And you can also get the discount code down in the description box. But I'm going to continue on with additional tips after I get off of this meeting. I actually have to hop on a one-on-one with my manager because I'm going to be on PTO next week. So we're going to continue with more tips right after this call. Good morning. Good, how are you? That call went well. It was actually a very quick call with my manager to let him know my coverage plans because, as mentioned, I'm going to be on PTO next week, and one of the PMs on the team will be covering me for about 2 to 3 meetings while I'm out next week. Other than that, I don't have anything else on the calendar that I need to worry about. So that is good. But I wanted to continue on with some of the tips that I have that help me stay productive on days when I'm not really feeling like it. So you guys know that as a working mom, I have to break my day up into basically 2 big chunks of the day. I have my morning work block, which is where I pretty much get the bulk of my day completed. And then I have my afternoon block, which is where It's tend to be a little bit lighter for me, but I still use that time to get caught up on anything that I need to get done that I wasn't able to finish during the daytime. So on days like today, where I know that I'm just not feeling it at all, I know that I have between 9 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. So on days like today, when I'm not really feeling it, I know I don't have a choice but to zone in and get things done, because I only have about maybe 4 hours max to get things done before I have to leave to go and pick up the girls. So because I did start my work day a little bit late today, and today's going to be an actual slower day for me because I have vacation next week, I used this time this morning to make sure that, number one, my out of office mailbox is already set up for PTO for next week, but I'm going through my calendar to make sure there's no meetings on my calendar for next week that may have slipped through the radar that I need to get coverage for. So those are my main priorities that I needed to get done. And honestly, sometimes when you just don't want to work, you just have to force yourself to do it because you know you have other things to do and you really will not have time to go back and get it done later. That's just like, I don't know what it is. It's just, we have these days, you know? But my biggest tip is to time block your day, honestly. If you tend to get discouraged or you just are not feeling it, time block your day. I do 2 big time blocks as mentioned, but you can also do like maybe 3 or 4 time blocks where you're doing 2-hour stints of work and then you give yourself a break and then you continue on. If that tends to be easier for you, I will also recommend that. But something that I've also been trying to implement throughout my day is to only give myself 3 main tasks for each category. So because you guys know that I have a lot going on, I have my full-time job, I have a contract role, I'm a content creator, and just trying to get my steps in general. So I break everything that I do in my life, it's broken down into those 4 different categories. So for my to-do list, I try not to give myself more than 3 tasks per category. That way I know that I can focus in and get things done and remain productive, even on days when I don't feel like it. And honestly, if you feel like no matter what, you still feel like you're just not with it, walk away from the computer. I do it all the time. If I feel like no matter what I'm doing and I'm still just not feeling it and I feel that I cannot focus, I will walk away from the computer. My job and reason why I love the company that I work for is that they actually tell us all the time, what we are doing is not life or death. So walk away from the computer and take breaks, because burnout or having a burned out PM is worse than you walking away from the computer for 30 minutes to an hour. It's not going to be the end of the day. So walk away, get some fresh air, regroup, and come back focused to continue on with your day. And in a few minutes, I'm going to take my own advice and walk away from the computer to go and get some lunch and pick up Jelani early from school today. I wasn't going to do it, but I decided that I am going to pick her up early simply because there's another field trip today. And how they do their field trips is so weird because they have the charter buses come to the back of the school where the car line starts. And the cars that get there early typically get to go around the loop first so that we can be first in line. But apparently when they do field trips, they make those who are in the back of the line just go right around the loop and just completely just bypass the car line where it starts altogether, which I don't think that that's fair, because we've been waiting in line for 2+ hours to get here early so we can get our kids right away. But they let the cars that come late go first. So we're not doing that again today, because last time I did that, it was a complete nightmare, because where the car line starts is where they have the parents that are chaperones park their cars. So you have the people that park their cars there, they're blocked in because of the car line. They can't get out. So in order for these people to get out, we have to move the car line, and there's like no organization whatsoever when it comes to that. So I do not want to deal with that again today. So I'm going to pick her up early. Our school district requires you to pick up your child before 2 p.m. if you want to get them early. If not, you have to wait until school actually lets out to get them. So I have a meeting at 1 o'clock. And as soon as I'm done with that meeting, I'm going to go ahead to pick up Jelani and we're going to pick up some lunch. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to clean up my workbook, which I've been using to track all the tasks for my biggest project. And then make sure that I have my notes together for the PM that's going to be covering me while I'm out on PTO. So I'm going to try to knock this out in the next like 30 minutes because that's all I have. Hey guys, so it is a couple hours later. It is now 3:50. We've been home for about an hour or two. We actually picked up Jelani from school early, as I said I was going to do. But I've been trying to like focus in on getting things done before I log off the computer for today. I have one more call for today, which is in about 9 minutes, to meet with program leadership to see what is going on and update our IRAD so that I can make sure that the PM that's covering me has everything she needs and she feels confident enough to cover me while I'm out all of next week. But I'm just so happy that this workday is almost done because I am mentally done for today. I feel like I've been looking at Excel and SharePoint all day long and I can't stand to look at it any longer if I'm being honest. But after I'm done with this, I'm going to go and take a quick walk. Yeah, after I'm done with this last call today, I'm going to go outside and get some fresh air and honestly just relax for the rest of the day. I'm not doing anything too crazy tonight, and I just honestly need the rest because, like I mentioned on my very last vlog, Saturday I do have my very first 5K, so I want to make sure that I am resting as I should and I'm getting my electrolytes. I actually ordered a bunch of things from Amazon and that package doesn't come until tomorrow, but I ordered me some new biker shorts. I ordered a new shirt for running, some running socks, as well as some electrolytes and some energy chews. I've been seeing this like all over TikTok where when runners go on like their very long run, they have energy, either like energy snacks or gummies to help give them extra energy to get through their long runs. But I wanted to try it for a short run to see if that really helps me get through my runs, but we shall see. Hey guys, so it is a couple hours later. It is now 6:25. We have been home for about maybe 2 hours now. The girls are in the backyard playing and I'm watching them play. I was going to go for a walk today, but I think I'm just going to call it a day, to be honest, because I'm mentally drained. Right now, I am doing some research for the cruise to, one, figure out what my outfits are going to be, but also to figure out what excursions we're going to do. Because we're not going on this cruise by ourselves, we are going with some of my family members. It's going to be about, I think, 11 to 12 of us total go on this cruise, including the kids. So some of the excursions that we want to do, of course, they have to be family friendly. That includes the kids so they can actually do certain things. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is that we're going to do. Some of the ports that we're going to on this cruise, we're going to Cozumel, we're going to Costa Maya, Honduras. I forgot what's the name of the port in Honduras. Let's see. Oh, we're going to Roatan, Honduras. Yeah. And then we're also going to Perfect Day at Coco Key. And I'm really excited about that because that is Royal Caribbean's private island. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just going to be doing my research for the next few minutes while the girls are outside playing, trying to figure out what it is that we're going to do. I know that in Coco Key, we're not doing any excursions. We're just going to enjoy the island because why not? That's our very first time there. And they have 2 different areas where the kids can actually play for free. And then, of course, they have their beaches. So we're not really concerned about Coco Key. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do in Costa Maya. I think Costa Maya was the point that we may do like some ATV riding. And then for Cozumel, I don't really know what we're going to do yet. I originally thought that it'd be a good idea for us to go and do a tour so we can see the ruins, but that may not be okay with the kids because it involves a lot of walking. And I think those tours are like 4-5 hours, maybe even longer. So that probably won't work with the kids. So we just need to figure out what is we're going to do for that port as well as Honduras. Honduras, I know they have the sloth farm, so maybe we'll do that. I don't really know. We just need to figure all these things out, guys. So that's what I'm going to do. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and do my blog post. Who want to watch a cruise vlog? Hey guys, so it is now a little after 9 o'clock. The girls are getting in the tub right now. It's a little past their bedtime, but that is okay because today was our friend's daughter's birthday, so they were playing with her for a little bit, and they were outside playing for quite some time before she came over as well. So I'm officially done for tonight, guys. Like, I was going to bring you guys along for my night routine tonight as well, but I am beat. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here, and I'm going to start a new vlog tomorrow to bring you guys along for the weekend. Tomorrow I need to go pick up my race bib for my 5K, and then Saturday I'm going to bring you guys along for the race as well. So if you guys like this vlog, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next Working Mom vlog.